It's your girl,
the internet house.
And for today's video mga girls, ang dami sa inyo nag-request ng updated makeup tutorial and also updated hair tutorial ever since I dyed my hair. I got so many questions on like what I use in my hair, how I style my hair. Because I feel like itong hairstyle na to, it's like, it became like my signature ever since I like dyed my hair. Parang, it's always about the loose curls, the natural makeup. The parang, lakas maka shumikep, fresh lang, like, effortless Victoria's Secret vibes, ganon. So, ayan nga mga girls, I'm gonna be teaching you how I achieve this look. It's really easy. I'll show you what products I use to the T. Like, as in, kopyahin nyo yung ginawa ko. You're gonna look super fresh. And this is really perfect for oily skin kasi I'm very oily. I like to look fresh the whole day. This will keep your makeup fresh and perfect the whole day. Even your hair. I'm also gonna share my hair products, what I've used. Number one, to keep my hair healthy and also to keep the hairstyle in place the whole day. Para ma-shikep ka pa rin the whole day, diba? Kasi gusto natin, pag umpisa pala na umaga, hindi tayo mukhang pa-uwi. Ganon. And also mga girls, in case you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe down below. Hit that bell notification icon so you're always notified. And lastly mga girls, I'll be linking all my social media links over here. So without further ado mga girls, let's get started!
Shake it sideways, make it in the air. Shake it sideways, make it in the air. Let's move it side to side, make it in the air. Let's move it side to side, make it.
Alright mga girls, so after washing my hair, I look like a naked mole rat. So I put here, this is the Olaplex number 6 Bond Smoother so that it will like protect my hair from the heat and also repair my hair because my hair is actually bleached. So yeah, I actually blow dry my hair with like cool air. No heat kasi mamaya we're gonna be using heat, but at this moment I'm just using cool air until it becomes like 70, I would just say like 50% dry, something like that. Not too wet, not too dry, just slightly damp. And then after that, I like literally section my hair like so. And then I just like clip it like that and then clip it on the other side. Well, duh, that's how you clip your hair. So after I section my hair like so, I use this blow dry brush. This is one of my favorite purchases whenever it comes to my hair. I don't use a flat iron because this way, you still get the same look na parang bagong plancha yung hair mo but you're not using a lot of heat. I normally work slow kasi you don't want to be working fast because it's going to rip your hair off and also it's going to distribute heat, so you want to give it time to heat the hair. And once I'm done with this, as in, you're gonna get the same look na bagong plancha yung hair mo plus may volume yung hair mo. Ang ganda talaga tignan. Like as you can see, this side, the highlight is so much brighter, so much straighter. Oh my gosh, it looks so fresh, parang bagong plancha. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of my head. So as you can see, my hair is super silky straight, parang bagong plancha. Like, I swear it even looks like I came back from the salon. You could actually stop from here if you want straight hair, but since we're extra, we want that loose curls. Why not, right? So I just section my hair into 4 parts. I just divide my hair into 2, and then I just clip one side with a clip. And then the other side, I section it onto 2. Then I just brush my hair just so that I make sure that there's no knots. And then the hair curler I'm using, this is the Babyliss 38mm hair curler. This is the best hair curler ever. Like, Babyliss, if you're watching, baka naman, nananawagan po ako. I swear, this is the best hair curler. It heats really quickly. Pwede mo i-control yung temperature. Tas meron siyang turbo button para mapabilis yung heating. I swear, this makes curling your hair so easy. Alright, so now that I'm done with my hair, I just play it around with my fingers just to loosen up the curls para ito yung mga bagay na gusto natin maluwag, ganon. So I'm just gonna brush the curls with my brush and then I put the Olaplex number 7 bonding oil para number 1, my hair is gonna be shiny and it's also gonna loosen the curls and make the hair less frizzy. So again, I just apply that like so. Then the next product I use, this is the Maka Undone texturizing volumizing spray. I have very thin hair, very fine hair. This makes my hair like super thick and it makes me look like I'm wearing hair extension, and it sets my curls and it doesn't make it look crunchy. I can still brush my fingers and my brush through my hair. Tapos it sets the curls. Tas sobrang bango neto. Like even my man loves this smell. He just is obsessed with the smell. And that's what it looks like these super romantic curls. Then for as my makeup routine, I use this is the Lux Organic Soothing Gel. This one is super perfect. It helps reduce the redness on my face and it also moisturizes my face. So I just apply that on so that my makeup will glide on perfectly. Then what I use on my eyebrows, I use this is the K Palette Eyebrow Pencil. This is in the shade number 3. I first brush my lash extensions para naman ma-polish siya. I know, so weird. Then I'm just gonna fill it. I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows and then I'm just brushing it with a spoolie. And what I like about this eyebrow, super long lasting niya, and then it even has a powder in the center where I can just set my eyebrows in place. Like, look at that. It looks soft and defined at the same time. Then my favorite primer, this is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Super moisturizing, lightweight on the skin, and it's very cooling on the skin. Plus, it's super tacky where it makes the foundation stick on and it makes your makeup last so long. I really love this talaga. It's one of my favorite primers. Then once I apply that on, I always color correct my face. I'm using the MAC color corrector. This is in the shade orange. I always color correct my under eyes and the sides of my mouth kasi it's really dark. If I don't do that, pag naglayer ako ng foundation, magmumukhang gray, and then parang ang dumi tignan. So I always put color corrector so that it neutralizes the dark circles. As you can see, parang na-neutralize yung dark circles. You just need a little bit, as long as ma-stain yung dark circles. You don't need like a lot to avoid it looking cakey. So I just blend it with my fingers. So for foundation, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is in the shade Cashew. This is my exact match. I love Estee Lauder's Double Wear Foundation kasi it looks like skin, but it's so full coverage. It almost makes you look like you're unreal, if that makes any sense. As in mukha ka talagang edited, poreless, like as in, parang you look so fake. And I love that. Like you're like ready for the magazine. So I just apply that on my face, blend, 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 blend. And then I also bring it down to my neck. So as for concealers, I'm using the shade Amber and then the shade Almond. First, I use the shade Almond. I put this around my mouth kasi it's just a shade lighter than my foundation, pero it's not that bright to the point that if I put Amber around my mouth, it's gonna look gray. This one sakto lang siya, so it just brightens the area on my mouth kasi the sides of my mouth looks dark, so I just brighten that up so everything looks even. So I just blend that all around my mouth. And then I just put a little bit on my forehead. I don't put too much on my forehead kasi my forehead tends to get cakey really quick. Then as for my under eyes, I use the shade Amber kasi it's lighter and it's brighter. So I just put a little bit like so just to brighten my under eyes. I use the TikTok technique kasi I just end up using a little bit of product pero super mukhang edited yung under eyes ko. Kahit onti lang nilagay ko. Plus, I just love this concealer in general because it's super crease proof and it's super full coverage. Like as you can see, under eyes, I don't know her. Who is she? Yes. So as for my lids, nakita nyo naman medyo, I just put a little, by the way, I just put a little bit of concealer on my under eyes just to add a little bit of brightness like so. By the way, and as for my lids, you can still see the discoloration on my lids. Mamaya na ako mag-work niyan kasi I want to make sure my under eyes is set before I do my lids. Kasi kung maglalagay na ako ng concealer sa lids, it's gonna crease kasi galaw yun ng galaw. So I just want to set my under eyes first. So as for setting the under eyes, I'm using the Huda Beauty setting powder. This is the best setting powder ever. I use the shade Banana. Don't sniff it. You're not a drug addict. So I'm just gonna set my under eyes with a powder first. I always set my under eyes first kasi my under eyes tends to crease the quickest and I don't know why. So I just set it very lightly. I don't use too much powder kasi it makes the makeup look cakey. But what I like about Huda Beauty's powder, it just makes your face look edited and like super flawless. I just love this powder so much. You don't even need a lot. So I just set first my under eyes And then my inner corner, just under eyes lang muna talaga. And then a little bit on my nose. And then on my chin. And then I just take another brush and I just set the rest of my face. But don't eat the powder. JK. I just graze a little bit of powder on my face. Kasi medyo matte na yung yung Estee Lauder na foundation. So if you put too much powder, it's gonna look super dry. So I just grazed like a tiny bit of powder. Not too much. Like parang onting I just graze the brush on my face. And that's it. I don't add more. Because the foundation is already very matte. Then as for the lids, this is the only time I'm gonna work on my lids kasi para hindi siya mag-crease. So I just put concealer. This is the LA Girl Pure Beige. It's in the shade Pure Beige. And then I just blend it like so. Dati, I really love the discoloration on my lids kasi mukha siyang natural eyeshadow. But I noticed habang tumatagal, parang I look tired with it. So I just conceal my lids para it makes my lash extension pop. Tapos parang mas na-appreciate ko yung lash extensions ko with this. And then I just use my fingers because it warms up the concealer. Then after that, I just set my lids with the powder and the setting powder. And I'm done. Like, that's what I do for my lids. So everything is even. And then I'm just gonna bronze my face. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. This is in the shade Cappuccino. I really love bronzing my face para at least hindi masyadong flat tignan yung face ko. And it also matches with my skin tone kasi I'm warming up my skin. So I just add a little bit, not too much. Just as long as it warms up my face. I just apply my temples, my jawline. So I'm just gonna bronze the rest of my face. Then as for contour, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. This is in the shade Dark Chocolate. It smells like chocolate, but bitch, don't eat it. Like, don't be a weirdo. So I use this for contouring the face because it's deeper and it's warmer. And it has that beautiful rich shade. So I use this to contour the face. And it blends so well with my bronzer na as in mukhang totoo siya. Hindi siya mukhang contour talaga. Like, it makes my makeup look somewhat real. You know what I mean? So I just put that on my jawline just to add more depth and to make my face more skinny, like a skinny legend. So I just put it on my neck, just lightly. I don't put too much. Then as for blush, this is my favorite blush. This is from Teviant, the Daiti palette. I swear, this is the most long-lasting blush ever. And kahit ipatong na ipatong mo, hindi siya mukhang, you're not gonna look like Pikachu because there's like super red the cheeks, super soft lang yung application niya. Then I put the highlight. This is Maybelline's Molten Gold. I love this highlight. It's the best, my favorite. I just use the same blush brush and then just graze it on my cheeks kasi ayoko ng too much highlight. I just like that glow from within, not that stark white highlight because it looks dirty. Then as for my nose, I'm gonna give myself a nose job. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and then I'm just gonna contour my nose. So, did you also know, mga curls, yung brush na gamit ko, galing ang Divisoria. Like, literally, you can see lang gigitata na siya, but it's such a good brush to contour your nose. I just contour the bridge of my nose and then the tip. Yan lang. Because I have a somewhat decent nose anyway, so it just needs a light definition. So, and then on the tip of my nose, I just put a little highlight with my finger, like, boop, boop, boop. And then I just blend it like so it gives me that cute button nose. Then on my inner corner, I use this Teviant Douyin. This is my favorite pencil. I use this to like highlight my inner corner because it's super long lasting niya. And it brightens my eyes. I just use this instead of like a shimmer eyeshadow. Then I also use this on my Cupid's bow, so it gives me the illusion that my lips is pouty. And then as for eyeshadow, I just use the Peach Sea eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is like a Korean brand. I just use like the shimmer shade. Hindi siya metallic. It's just literally like parang separated the shimmer. I like my lids looking wet and sparkly. That's all I do. I don't put too much product in there, just like literally like that, because it just looks like it's crushed pearls. Parang nagsishimmer lang siya, and that's it. I even just use my finger. And then after that, I am almost done. I just work on the lips. So as for lipstick, the lipstick I've been using lately on the daily, this is the BLK Solen. Like, BLK, if you're watching, don't discontinue this. This is the best shade ever. This is in the shade Little Missy. Lakas Maka Fresh. It's like the perfect nude, diba? Pak! Diba? Sino ka dyan? Alakas ba ka Lily May Mac? Diba? Sino ka dyan? Oh, pak! Diba? Oh, fresh and shumikep. Diba? I really love this. It's like the perfect nude on me. It makes my skin super warm. Then to seal it all in, I'm using the So Natural setting spray. This is like a hairspray, but for your face. So I'm just gonna let that dry so that my makeup will stay all day. And then, that's the finished look. Diba? Pak! I'm fresh! Oh, ang sabi. So I'm just gonna get changed and I'll show you the final look. So that concludes this vlog of my updated makeup tutorial and hair tutorial. What do you guys think? Alam nyo, akala nyo it's so complicated, pero sobrang dali, diba? Literally, if I'm just getting ready, maximum hair makeup 1 hour. Kasama ni hair and makeup. So ito na yun. So that's the finished look. Very shumikep. Ready for my date. Kasi wala ako sa bahay actually. I'm in a hotel because, I mean, sis, kailangan humarot tayo, diba? Minsan. So that's the finished look. Very simple, very fresh. Ayan. Pak, diba? Very effortless. O, diba? Ayan. And I hope you found this video interesting and helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And of course, mga curls, very important is to stay shumikep. Mama la. How's it keep? Bye, guys!